welcome back to Marlowe House Presents Friday Night Hangout. We're playing Legends of the Wild Waste tonight. I'm Andrew Marlowe.
I'm Monica Marlowe.
Oh, I'm Phineas Flanagan.
Yep. Yeah, that's about right. I guess Scott's ready to game.
I guess so. He's already donned his fictional persona. There's a little housekeeping we need to do.
I was going to say, I don't know. Chat looks like they're ready to game too. They're pretty feisty in there. It's getting kind of loud.
It's all right.
All right. So what's our housekeeping?
So
No
you know what today is, right?
Today is Friday.
Friday. You know what today is, right?
I know what today is.
Today is Friday.
Facebook tattled.
Facebook did tattle.
Facebook did tattle.
See?
I do know what today is. Today is our platinum subscriber's birthday.
That's right.
And he's about 75,000 years old, according to Facebook.
Yeah, something like that.
Michael raised his hand.
That would be me.
Oh, Terry wants to know if we want a grilled bacon wrapped cheese dog.
Oh
Yes.
my God! Why would you even ask?
I don't think you needed to. Yes, we all want one, maybe two, and an orange whip.
Orange whip. Orange whips.
So, are we going to sing?
I don't know if we're allowed to. Has that been resolved yet?
Who cares? Who cares? We can sing it like Ewoks.
Yub yub.
Yub 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 yub. Yub 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 yub. Yub 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 yub, dear Michael. Yub yub yub
If I
yub
could
yub
figure
yub.
out the chords in GarageBand, it's been.
Oh man, we should have been.
Michael's birthday.
It's not my birthday too.
All right. Die is my unbirthday too.
So we've both sung.
And I have not. And the audience is thankful for that.
That is Michael's gift.
The gift of silence.
I did do a little yub yub.
Okay. All right. He says thank you. So our platinum subscribers had a birthday. They grow up so fast.
They what now?
They grow up so fast.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not certain Michael knows what that
and then
is.
you're 5 again. I know.
15.
Oh.
No directions on.
No direction. Yay! Hi, guys.
Well, hello.
So, is that all of our house? Oh, no, we have more housekeeping.
Mm-hmm.
On Tuesday, we're going to have at least one special guest.
At least one.
At least
I
one.
won't be here.
Not you.
But you are special
Well,
guest.
you are special, that's for sure. We have confirmed that Lou Agresta will be here on Tuesday night. And we are hoping that Roan Barton will... Barton. That Roan Barton will also... Yes. Lou and Roan will be here to talk about the Grimmer Space Kickstarter that they have starting very soon. We don't know the exact date.
And we'll talk a little bit about that, a little bit about Iron GM, maybe a little bit about how Grimmer Space got to be, because that's a whole genre mashup thing.
Yep, it is.
So...
And that way, if you have any questions, you can join us. It'll be 9 o'clock on Tuesday, 9 Eastern. We'll have a live studio audience like we do every week.
Yep.
But if you can't be here, send us your questions so that we can make sure we get those asked. And then you can catch it on the rerun.
Right.
The replay.
And now that I've learned how to do reruns on Twitch, we may actually rerun on Twitch before we move it over to YouTube.
Okay.
So...
Are you? Well, happy birthday. Michael says he's 49.
So see, he's also 9.
He is also 9. Yes, he is. And yes, and Terry's also perennial 12-year-old as well. Yes, there's the whole 9 part. Yes.
Yeah. None of us are growing up.
No, we have
growing gray, but not growing up.
Yeah, I discovered. I can't even remember yet, but you can't see it.
Nope. Not in the studio.
Not in the studio. I don't have enough to show in the studio.
And Scott's got gray, but his is all dye job gray.
And deliberate.
It's true.
Well, you could just say yours is deliberate.
It is deliberate. I haven't done anything with it.
To be fair, mine wasn't intentional. It's just kind of how it faded, and I think it's because it was a metallic blue, that it faded with that really cool quicksilver underneath.
It's really like done some really cool colors. I'm incredibly jealous.
My mom got mad at me the first time I went red.
Yeah, but you went like red. You didn't like go like a natural red. You were like,
I was trying to go blonde.
Yes, you went.
And I got that full-on proper Irish red.
Yes. So it was technically natural, but only because you stripped away all of the other color and the red was left.
Yeah.
Your undertone, yes. It was.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So anyway, yeah, I only had the 40 part when I wanted to drink whiskey too. So is there any? So we talked about Lou and Roan and Tuesday and birthdays and
we did do on last Tuesday. We did our final wrap up for our Star Wars event. So if you haven't seen that, it is still here on Twitch. It will be up on YouTube very shortly. So
I'm an ambassador.
He's talking to us.
No, I'm pretty certain he's also including Scott on that. And I would include Scott on that.
I know, but Scott's already got a big enough head. He doesn't need another title.
It's all the hair.
No Direction, you are welcome on any time you want. We will play with you.
Yes.
Wait, that came out wrong.
That came out wrong. Actually, that's one of the things that we'd like to do is have more one-off guests. What are you two doing? I'm trying to talk.
Scott has charisma.
Oh yeah, he's yeah.
I mean, that's why he's here. I mean, let's be honest.
It is. It's because you and I both decided that neither one of us could be as ridiculous as he was, and have some self-respect. He's the part that makes us look normal.
I'm not certain I would go that route. But anyway.
Okay.
So, while we're on the business of this, we do have a bunch of other things on YouTube. Please like, follow, subscribe to our YouTube videos. Feel free to follow here. We have a Patreon, www.patreon.com/MarloHouse.
Yep, just like it's spelled here.
Just like it's spelled here. So, all those things, and then let's get to gaming, because
we've got
the bookkeeping's hard.
Yes, it is. No, it's not.
And boring.
Yes, it's very boring. Not like us
It's hard
at
to
all.
do entertainingly.
Yes, it is. All right. So when last we met, we were still messing around with fairies.
Right. So when last we met,
we actually managed to fast talk some
stone giants.
I can't believe you convinced the giants that there was too much iron on the train. That was hilarious. I mean, I was sitting here like...
What one might say it was the luck of the Irish.
It was something.
Yeah,
it was, because it was all in the dice.
It was.
There was not a better time for that roll.
No. If you were going to roll high, that was the time to do it. It looks like
actually, I do have one more thing that I want to talk to Chat about.
Oh, okay.
Because I want to persuade Chat to persuade you that this is a good idea.
You want Chat to persuade me?
She's finally got dice that like her, and you're asking her to change.
I know. I'm horrible.
No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. No.
No?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Roll them.
No, he's already showed these to me. No.
No, roll them.
Dice on the screen. What do you guys think? Yay? Nay?
Chat.
You're
responsible. Yeah.
Oh.
If all I ever roll are ones again, it is on your heads. Just saying.
We won't be able to do it tonight because I'm the only one set up for it, but in the near future.
No. I am 47 years old, and I finally have a set of dice that roll more often something that's not a one than does.
Oh, I totally agree. It needs a roll sound.
I need to figure out how to get that on there. There is a roll sound that goes with that.
Well, we don't hear it, so it doesn't matter.
I know. The rolling sound on the podcast is super important.
Well, yes, that's why we're not going to be able to do it.
I'll figure it out.
You can hear our dice roll. Well, we could just do that.
All right,
we could just roll a die.
Like, Scott, roll a die. And then no matter what that says, it's going to be up there.
That's what I was just thinking. Well, it's not like we don't have a Foley dude.
I get the
phrasing. That means an entirely different thing in this house.
I know. Like a cat camera, but it's the dice.
I want to do a dice camera, but we haven't got a camera that really actually does it. It gets all blurry when the dice roll.
Yeah, and we only have so many electrical resources in this room.
Actually, the electrical resources isn't the issue.
Well, we could plug it into the.
It's not that it doesn't need a. It just needs to plug into the USB.
Yeah, but
it gets blurry.
Yeah. So then nobody can see it.
There's so many USBs.
We do.
We do. It's kind of the amount of electricity being run across this table is kind of scary.
Well, I'm gonna lick it.
No. This is not like a 9-volt.
Pika pika.
Oh my god! Did you see it yet?
Yeah.
Oh man, I should have.
My store manager asked me today what I thought of it. He's like, "Can I actually take my kids to see this?" And I was like, everyone's really worried because it's Ryan Reynolds that it's going to be Deadpool.
He did
in a
Green
Pikachu.
Lantern, though. I mean, it's not like everything he does is F-bombs. So how is it?
I mean, yeah, but the F-bombs are usually the good ones.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah.
Case in point, Green Lantern.
Right, exactly. So did...
Green Lantern didn't fail on Ryan Reynolds.
Somebody followed us. It's finally gone off.
I've been waiting weeks for that.
Yay!
So that's what happens when you follow us on live stream.
Nice.
I almost missed it. So could you take your kids to see it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I figured so. But
wait a minute. Hold on a second. Could I take my kids to see it? I know, because you're going to name your kids bartender and dishwasher.
Dishwasher, lawnmower, and bartender.
Yeah, but not in that order.
Little bartender.
But you want the bartender to be your oldest.
No, because you screw up on the first two.
Oh, okay. Okay.
By then, you've learned all the psychological trickery you need to do the third one.
All right, I understand. I don't know. That didn't really work for me.
See, Michael gets it.
I mean, have you met my youngest?
Yeah.
We didn't go for a third.
That's true. So anyway, maybe we're going to have to go see it.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, it's fun. It's except for like one thing, it's like super predictable.
Well, it's also a Pikachu movie.
It's still a freaking Pokemon.
Yeah, and the art directors did a really, really good job of not only making the Pokemon look like they kind of belong in that world, but also getting like the movements down to where they look like they move like natural creatures.
That's cool. Which actually they've been working on as a industry wide. I mean, the Lion King.
The garlic turtles are really cute.
Are they? Yeah, I've seen them.
Okay, can we?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought we were hanging out.
We are hanging out. It's okay.
Okay.
It's my fault. I opened with Finn.
I know. Okay. So when last we met, you guys you had just talked down the giants and they went storming off into the mountains, never to be seen again. Except in the news.
Right. And we pick up this week. The train is heading towards its final destination. You're maybe 45 minutes away from the edge of town, and it's running along at a good clip. Everything since the last encounter with the giants has been pretty quiet.
Oh, that can't be good.
Your little fairy friend is flitting around somewhere on the train.
Okay.
Or above the train. What?
We dipped
We dipped?
our speed.
Oh. You freaked me out for a minute.
Well, I just it blinked red. I just wanted to make sure that we came back up.
It does that periodically.
I know, but it still freaks me out.
Anyhow. So, everything seems to be going just fine.
So we're less than an hour out of...
You're less than an hour out from
Okay.
your final destination.
I'm thinking we're probably both suited up then and ready to go, because this is when...
Oh, it's been too quiet.
Exactly! All right.
So you're all geared
Well,
up. And
plus our employers are probably waiting for us to get off the train, all suited up anyway.
Possibly.
they would probably be expecting that. Go ahead and let's open with a perception check.
Oh, noes.
Oh, you know what? How long have we been on the train?
At this point, probably another day.
Okay, so we
Okay.
would have had time
Yeah,
to roll.
you can have a
Okay.
whole round of.
All right, let me do
Actually,
that.
I tell you what. Just go ahead and refresh everything. Just
Okay. Well,
for
I
speed.
have it.
For speed, everything's back.
Okay. To be fair, I
Woo!
That's fine.
Thank you, No Direction.
Yep.
They subscribed.
I know. Now we have 2 zombies. I noticed Param actually is also on. It's his handle, so yay. Perception? Oh man, really? Alright, I rolled a 10 with trained.
No, is it wilderness survival related or no?
I will give it to you.
18 trained.
Ooh, 18 trained.
I'm apparently looking the wrong direction. I must be looking out the back. Or the front, depending
All right,
on
so
where
Monica,
you are.
what you see
Uh-huh.
is a dust storm moving towards you.
Okay. I'm sure there's nothing in there to be concerned about at all.
It is coming from.
How is it that you were not subscribed before?
I was.
He's following.
It's, it's probably catching up on.
I didn't think it did that way.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We got subscribers.
That's
coming.
me.
Yes,
Scott's POV. That's me.
that's you.
That's weird. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it is catching up.
I don't know.
It's gonna
Following
through
is different than
so many.
Following is different than subscribing.
Oh. She's not even on. There's definitely something going on here.
I'm confused.
All right. Well, that will eventually stop.
I've had this running for weeks.
Oh no! It says
Oh,
no direction
no,
is
just
gifting subs.
subscriptions.
Oh,
Thank you,
see, thanks,
guys.
guys.
That's awesome.
Ah, look at that.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
I have no clue.
I do.
That's all that matters.
That's awesome. Thanks, guys.
Yay. Thank you, Param.
So,
Sorry, so there's a dust
So
there's a
yeah.
dust storm
So
and
you can-
zombies coming in the distance.
This is no good. See what you've done?
Now we're being attacked by zombies.
so there's this dust storm rolling towards you, and you can see, indeed, at the front line of this dust storm, Scott,
Uh-huh.
is what appears to be a crowd of people. Charging.
Is it Christmas time already?
Probably, given the size of the crowd, probably 150, 200 people.
You're like a small army, just kind of running towards us.
Do I see the people now?
You kind of squint and you look
there.
where he is, and you can kind of see people.
How long do you think it's going to take them to get from there to here?
I mean, they're moving kind of fast, but
We're on a train.
we got like a little less than an hour.
Scott,
Yo.
Summer's
So-
coming.
so you can also see above that is another figure, kind of like floating above them.
The Winter Queen. The Summer Queen. I mean, Maeve is here.
It looks like maybe it's on a carpet,
Oh, I want one of them.
holding out a staff. Keeping pace, not right at the front of the line, but back further inside the cloud.
Yes. I
There's
actually
a
walked
lady-
to the same. I walked to the same part of the train because obviously yelling over the train's not good.
Right.
There's a lady on a magic carpet ride.
What the hell is going on? Andrew, can I make a
I
can I make an idea?
Sure.
Understand supernatural.
This is outside my pay grade.
I'm pretty sure with an 8, I have no idea. I can't even see, and I don't have any XP. Do we have XP?
Ooh, shit.
I forget what we
I
had.
had 3.
It looks like I had 2, but I'm honestly not sure.
Okay. I think you had 2.
Okay. Well,
There's
I'm
yours.
thinking I might re-roll that. Well, I mean, we'll find out sooner or later.
They'll get
So-
closer, you get another look.
Maybe I'll get a better view.
So it doesn't take very long between the train moving and...
Oh, so we're actually moving toward them too.
yeah, you're moving towards
They're not
it.
like
Oh,
they're
I
not
thought we were-
coming. They're not coming perpendicular.
Yeah, I
More,
thought they were
I
coming-
thought we
No,
were
they're
at
kinda-
a 90-degree
They're
angle.
kind of coming perpendicular, but they're moving towards you at an angle. So it's
So they're coming
like
from
if you're
above,
heading
from-
north,
Uh-huh.
they're coming in on a tight northeast.
Okay, so they're actual. Okay, so we're moving this way
Kind of
rather
like-
than
yeah.
like this way. Okay.
So they are closing on the tracks and on the train.
I think we should be up front.
Yeah.
Is the engineer aware?
No, doesn't
Oh,
seem
I
to
guess we should. We
Probably
should
go tell
tell him.
be. I mean, he might be aware, but you can't tell from out here.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to shoot up there, I'll catch up.
All right. I do the quick skip.
Thump, thump.
Yep.
Okay,
First.
go ahead and spend the effort for that.
It doesn't cost me anything.
Because you've got
I
an
have 2 edge.
edge.
Mhm.
So, boom, boom, and you appear at the front of the train
Mm-hmm.
in a crackle of lightning, and the engineer kind of like, "What?" He screams at you, "What?"
We've got incoming. See that dust cloud up there?
Dust storms happen. It's the wastes.
Not with hundreds of people and a lady riding a flying carpet.
A what?
You heard me. Not with hundreds of people running at us and a lady on a flying carpet.
Okay.
And I just want you to be aware. Does this thing have a cow catcher?
Yeah.
Good, because we might need it.
All right. So as you start coming up, you can also see.
Train's too long. If I walk, the session will be over.
The train's not that long.
So there's a flash of light from the dust storm,
Oh, that can't be good.
and a sizzling bolt of energy sails overhead past all of you. It's kind of got this like black nimbus crackling energy that sails over you, and you can see where it hits your ferry escort, and she drops out of sight, presumably to the ground, but maybe onto the train.
That's terrible. We're so screwed.
She wasn't really our friend anyway.
No, the little one who
I
was helping
know.
us. She's more our friend than the one we're protecting. that lady's just a client.
She's just paying us.
This one was helping us. That one's not. All right. Well, I'm pretty sure we don't have. I don't see her. Obviously, my perception's shit.
I can see it's going to be one of those nights.
It is going to be one of those nights. I have already used my F-bomb, so I'm going to be very creative.
I know. You used it early.
Well, I was mad.
So, she kind of drops out of sight, and you can see that the cloud is getting closer. And as that is starting to happen, you can see something happening at the back, kind of in that. And now in that cloud, you can see the people that are running, and they're just like all dust covered and grimy. None of them seem to care about it. Their clothes are kind of tattered, and they're just running like beasts, not even really aware of the fact that, they've probably been running for some time at full speed.
Okay, so do they actually look alive? Is it possible to tell?
It is not possible to tell currently. Like I said, they're basically dirt covered and grimy. But as it's kind of happening, you can see out of the back area of that dust cloud, something kind of churning back behind. And she waves that staff and points it at the train, and 3 of them come sailing up out of the back of the crowd, and you can see them like they're doing their arms are spiraling, and they're like making like growling, hissing noises that you cannot hear over the thunder of the train, as one of them grasps on next to the engine area.
Wow, they covered that area. They covered that distance fast.
They did.
These are they're like literally being lifted and thrown.
Okay.
They're flying through the air.
All right.
They're basically being far stepped for them.
Okay.
Yes, they are being flung.
Yes.
I know that power.
Yes. Me
And,
too.
Just out of this game.
They all
I know.
thunk, thunk, thunk onto the train. And at this point, you can see that they are literal zombies. And one of them actually clambers into the engine compartment of the train. And you can hear faint sounds of screaming and fighting. The other 2 come lunging at the pair of you.
Okay. Well, I guess that would be initiative.
sounds like
And
initiative.
that sounds like initiative to me.
Oh man, I can't believe zombies are going to go faster than me. I hope a 6 is better than what they have.
I hope an 11 is
These
better than
look
what
like
they had.
fast zombies.
Gosh!
These are like I said, they were running. I mean, they're running full tilt. These are like, 28 days later zombies.
Oh man, we are in so much trouble. Oh man, we got a whole train full of future zombies. We are so screwed.
Hey, what do we do with that bauble?
You mean the one that we sealed and yeah.
Yeah, that one.
You know, it's gone. All right. What was really nice working with you, man.
Right side, we got these armors.
So what do you have going for your initiative, Monica?
6.
6.
And Scott's got an 11, so
Okay.
yeah.
Yar.
So they go first. One of them leaps
they're
up.
making fun of us in chat.
So one of them leaps up on you,
Uh-huh.
and you can see that it's like trying to like
Eat
bite
through
through
our
your armor.
armor?
That just means
But he
that No
leaps up-
Direction saw the interview.
All right, so he leaps up. So he leaps up with both hands and feet to grab you,
Okay.
and kind of like grabs on, trying to find a weak spot and either rip through your armor or. But it's leaping on you. So go ahead and give me a speed defense roll.
Okay. I do get I do get a speed defense. Oh, effort. No, I don't get speed defense in this armor, do I?
Mhm.
I do. Okay. I wrote it down, but I can't.
I think
looks
you
like
do at least.
I think I do. No, we took might defense.
Oh.
Might defense, and we get an effort and speed and might.
Okay, that's what you get.
All
I knew
right.
there was something for speed.
Yeah, I rolled a 14 though.
You rolled a 14.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so he is clinging to you. You're going to go ahead and take 4 points of damage.
No, I'm not, because my armor.
Okay.
But I do take 1. All right.
So he kind of like wrestles you back a little bit. You don't actually fall, but you kind of take a couple of steps, and you can hear him growling right outside and trying to like bite through the terracotta and claw his way through.
These are bad.
And he's like clinging to your shoulders and your chest with both his hands and his feet. Scott, the one on you is doing basically the same thing.
A little better than a 14 man.
Do you have anything for speed defense?
I do have speed defense.
Okay.
19.
Well, that's
All right.
good.
So you kind of like duck aside as he kind of goes sailing past you and skitters onto the top of the train, and he slides back with the motion of the train and a bit of the wind, just a few inches. He looks at you, licks his lip, and this like
He obviously
brown
doesn't know you very-
sludge kind of goes with his tongue, and you can see that there's like black ichor in his mouth, and he just kind of.
Oh, son, you need to see Dennis.
I think it's your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is your turn.
Are we on top of the engine? Are we on...
I think you're on like I thought you were on like the top of the first car, right behind the engine.
Right. We're actually on what would be the caboose. Because
Before,
they flipped.
because you flipped
Because
ends.
we flipped ends. Remember when we came out of ferry, the
train was pointed the wrong way.
The dwarves carried the engine and turned the train around. So we're actually on the top of the
caboose.
caboose.
Would they have moved the coal car up to the front as well?
Yes, they
Well-
would have moved that too.
Oh, so technically we would be on the
You
top
could be
of the
perched on the
engine
coal car then, or on the caboose. Either way.
then. Okay. Well, I mean, we probably went back to the caboose for better vision. I mean, but
No, that's fair. I just need to know kind of what's around us.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise we wouldn't be able to see. We wouldn't have been able to see ahead. I mean, I'm okay with being on the caboose. We would have had to get back here, but
Yeah. In that case, I am going to control the field. I'm going to kind of punch throw him
Okay.
into the coal car.
Okay.
Because the coal car should basically just be like an open bin.
Right.
Probably not tons of coal left, but enough that it's like nice and filthy and
Yeah.
nasty and stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
So you throw him down into the coal bin.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and give me that as a roll.
All right. I'm gonna. That wouldn't matter because that's a 3.
And it's not going to matter because it's a 3.
Yeah.
So you like grab him and get into a and he is stronger than you would have expected.
Okay.
You expected with this frail little frame that he wouldn't be all that strong, but he's pretty strong. And we're actually going to go with a GM intrusion here.
I'm gonna miss you, man. Here, I guess I'll keep mine.
I'll take it, but only because that puts me at 4.
I know, right?
And because with control the field, I still actually get him into the. He just doesn't take damage.
I'm
Right,
only
so
gonna
you
take
kinda
it
like-
because it's on you.
Right. So you kind of get him into the cold car with that control the field. But he's still fighting with you. It's a lot harder to get him there. And as you kind of get him in, he goes and just like an exorcist level of
Don't do that. Just don't.
comes erupting up out of him, but it is all black ichor, and it just coats you up, and you can see your armor starts to like smoke.
Ew.
Oh, that's so
not
gross.
good. That's not good at all.
Give me
Might defense.
go ahead and give me a might defense for that.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the free effort from the armor on that as well.
Okay.
19.
Thank God.
Okay.
Good time
So
for
it like
that.
sizzles on your armor, and some of it seeps in, but you kind of resist actually taking any damage from the acidic bile that it is just spewed all over you.
Oh, you bastard.
Lilith is here.
She's here.
Hi, Liz.
So, yeah, so that just happened. And then
Blech.
they go again.
What? I didn't get my turn.
Oh, you get your turn.
Yeah.
Sorry. We got...
I know. We got
Crazy.
all excited.
Yeah.
All right. So I am going to spend one intellect
Okay.
to activate shock, and all I have to do is touch him.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to do that.
Okay.
But I would like
I'm
to,
pretty certain you're like, he's already there.
like, I'm just going to electrocute my whole body. But I'll be okay with that. And then I'm going to spend an effort for damage.
Okay.
So that will be another 2. All right. Do you want me to roll it, or am I just getting it?
Go ahead and roll it, because
Oh,
you might
'cause I might
you might get your effort
'cause-
back.
Because I might roll high.
Right. I mean,
Yeah,
you've got
I
it.
kinda
You've
like
got
you.
it, but it's combat, so you might as well roll it.
Oh, I thought it was a 19, but it's not. It's a 15. But a 15 is still good.
Right.
But yeah. I mean, a 19 would have been nice because that would have been more damage. All right. 6 points of damage.
All right. So
Electric.
he's like, "Ah!" And he kind of gives you this like growling and pained noise.
That would have been a
his
lot more-
hair kind of like stands up on end, and electricity kind of goes across him.
It would have been better if his heart had been working, because then I would have shut it off. But oh well.
And at about this point, you start hearing as bodies start running into the train.
That was fast.
Yeah, it was.
You're moving really fast, though, so.
All right. Now it's your turn again.
Right, so you can hear bodies like hitting the train as you hit sort of that front bit of the snarling mass of zombies, and most of them are getting pulped under the wheels and against the cowcatcher, but a few start to kind of climb up the sides and start making their way towards various parts of the train.
I've described almost this exact scenario before.
It's when.
My mother, she's like, if all your friends were jumping off a cliff, would you do it too? Well, it depends. Like, how deep is the cliff? How many of them go before me? There's going to come a point where
Well, you're
it's
just
going to be
walking out.
it's going to be gross, but it won't be so bad.
That's what I like about you, Scott. Always thinking ahead.
So, yeah, that without a cliff and with zombies.
So it's like the scene
So
in
still gross.
Right.
what was that, Starship Troopers, where they all started like piling up,
Mhm.
and then they just started walking over the walls.
Yep.
Yep.
So we have the one zombie on Monica.
Mhm.
Since it's clinging to you, we're going to start with that one.
Okay.
And it starts pounding, and it's got like iron type hands. I mean, it is strong, and it is pounding at your armor. Go
Okay.
ahead and give me a might defense roll, because it's really right there on top of you.
All right.
To shrug off this damage and try to get yourself.
Well, the
kind
good
of
news is
positioned
that I get an automatic 3 on my might defense,
yes.
and I'm gonna go ahead and use the extra effort as well,
Okay.
which is good because I rolled a freaking 9. So
Well, with all of that, the 9 is sufficient. So he just pounds it at you ineffectually for
you
this
guys
round.
just had to introduce those stupid electronic dice on and now my dice are mad. It's all your fault.
It's my fault? I don't think so.
Yes,
I don't think so.
it's your fault.
Okay. So, Scott, the one that has vomited on you, it tries to get to its feet. It kind of stumbles itself up a little bit and gets to the ledge and leaps at you kind of awkwardly again, hands outstretched, coming for your armor and trying to grab at you. Fingers into claws, and
I would like to counter that again with control the field.
okay,
By leaping also at it,
okay,
knee and elbow first.
okay.
I just
So you're going to land in the coal car.
Yeah,
So you're going to jump for the coal car.
yeah.
That's awesome. Go
Thank
for
you. And I'm going to throw the effort at that.
it. Okay.
As we said, no brains here.
And I'm going to actually throw some might at that as well.
And at this point, we're going to introduce a new rule.
No new rules.
Yes.
No
new rule.
rules. What is up with this guy? Man, he got the best.
No dice.
You know what? He got the third bestiary today from Monica.
This has nothing to do with the third bestiary.
Yeah, right.
I need an extra die.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
well.
sorry.
Do you now?
Yeah, all right.
What kind do you need? They're all here. They're here in front of you.
I just need a die that I can use as counter.
Which one?
Anything.
Well, here, like, but your tray's right there.
Okay.
That's why you. I hope
All
a
right,
six-sider's enough.
We were starting at 1.
Oh no.
But
No, we're
they're-
not doing the horror rules.
Yeah, we are.
No.
Yeah, we
It's
are.
not a new rule.
It's not a new rule. It's an optional rule, though. Train.
Hey, Michael, feel free to send me a bottle. You can get my address via back channels.
All right.
Kinda
So
weird
we
Mountain Dew.
No, it's whiskey.
Oh, okay.
so
Tullamore's whiskey.
we're now on 2s. So 1s and 2s are both free GM intrusions.
I should have given him a D4.
I'm glad I didn't tell you to give him the 20.
I run out of numbers here, and I'll just start doing it elsewhere.
I don't like you.
I know.
Stupid other dice stopped my roll. It would have been a 20. It's 11 instead. So 11 with the shift of 3.
Okay. 11 with the shift of 3. So you go leaping off from where you are. Elbow and knee connect with the zombie. How much damage is that going to do?
From me, 6.
6? Okay, so you hit that zombie. And that's the second time you've hit that one, isn't it?
It's first.
First time. So
Oh,
I
You hear it.
had a 3 on the first roll.
right.
you hear it go. You hear like ribs and things crack, but it still keeps coming as you like you land on it, and it's sprawled out in the coal, snarling at you. Monica.
Yes. I electrify myself again.
So you just keep going.
Well, yeah, I mean, until this thing either falls off of
Do
me
yo
or...
boogie woogie woogie.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to spend an extra effort again on damage.
Okay.
It's not a 1, but it's a 2 now.
Oh, no.
Did you
I
roll a
know.
2?
Yes!
Okay.
Oh, well, I rolled a 3. At least I didn't...
It's not an intrusion.
It's not a intrusion.
This
It will
round.
be next. It will be next round.
Nothing happens that escalates that yet.
I know, but I blame you for this dice turning on me. This die is now mad at you.
It's mad at me.
Yes,
I don't think it's mad at me.
It's taking it out. It's because I tried. It's your fault. You tried to replace it.
Okay. So you electrify yourself, and it just sort of like doesn't seem to care.
Yeah.
Everybody
chuckled
give-
at you.
Yes,
I know.
it did.
Gonna
Give
kick
me
it.
a perception check from both of you.
Does that wilderness survival still apply?
Sure.
11 trained.
12 trained.
Okay. Both of you can see the carpet is starting to move to parallel the train on the other side. It is like crossing over the path.
I feel so stupid. Okay.
What happened?
Well, I just realized I feel really stupid. You'll see next round.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, top of the round, zombies,
Mm-hmm.
and the one that is clinging to you, Monica,
Mm-hmm.
this round is going to try something a little bit different, and it actually kind of like scurries further up your body and
Mhm.
like plants its legs on your shoulders and goes to rip off your helmet.
I don't think our helmets come off that way, but okay.
The screens kind of pop back, so it's like
Oh, okay, I see.
it's got its fingers in where it kind of can try
Where
to
it thinks
do that.
it can try to do that? Okay. All
I
right.
mean, it's not very smart, so I mean, even if it's got seams and it's trying to rip it off.
Okay. I'll spend the effort. 12 reduced by 4.
12 reduced by 4?
Mhm.
Okay, so it doesn't get it off.
Good.
It keeps...
Mwah. Good night, everybody.
You have one in the train car with you, and it like tries to like roll over in the debris and stuff, and it kicks up like this cloud of charcoal and just black dust everywhere, and out of this like dust you suddenly see it like lunge its head at your face mask, just like it's going to headbutt you. So go ahead and give me a speed defense roll.
Speed or might?
Speed, because it is actually moving at you.
Okay.
It's not like before where it was like an automatic ooze attack.
So 10 with the effort from the armor.
Okay. So you manage to mostly dodge it, but you take a small bit of, as it like rams itself against you and is, pulling, it does kind of create a bit of shock. So go ahead and take 4 points of damage. Probably not a great bit of strain, but 1 point of damage. Right.
Ooh. Key.
All right, kick its butt.
It's pretty dusty and dirty at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am going to do a weird action here.
Okay.
Not from you.
Not from me. I am going to control the field.
Okay.
I'm basically going to step on it and pin it to the ground so
Okay.
that I can pull the gun off the back of the armor and shoot it while it's covered in charcoal dust.
Sure.
And I actually want to do some effort on that for damage.
Okay. So basically, at the moment, you're just flinging it down because
Yeah.
next round you'll shoot it.
Yeah.
So you're just flinging it down and pulling your gun.
Mm-hmm. 15 on the die.
Okay. So
And I'm skilled in the gun.
all right. Well, the gun's not going to help you at the moment.
Oh, okay.
But you get it like chucked down underneath you, and then you get your gun out, and it takes damage from getting stomped on.
Okay, I could use the skill in bashing then.
Yes, that would work.
Okay.
So then you get it ground down a bit, and you feel its entire chest cavity like give underneath that foot. So you've got your gun out now, but the zombie is ooze underneath your foot.
Yay! I first step.
Okay.
So it still takes the six
No,
damage
no.
then from the stomp.
Yes.
Is it still moving or is it?
Oh,
is it done?
you just done it.
Oh, okay.
It's gone.
Dang it!
But now you have your gun out.
It's true.
I first step to the flying carpet,
Is that where your heading is for the flying carpet?
and my first step doesn't allow me to take anyone with me.
Right. So you go.
Mm-hmm.
You lightning travel.
Mm-hmm. the zombie falls to the top of the train
So it actually does. I'm going to go ahead and give you this because that's cool. So you far step to the
to like the back. I wanted to the back of the yeah.
But I'm going to make you make a roll for this.
Okay, because
it's a moving target.
that's fine.
So go ahead and give me a. What does it use intellect normally?
Yes.
So go ahead and make an intellect roll.
Run, Sonic, run!
15.
Okay. So with that, you teleport out. The zombie collapses onto the top of the train, bounces off the coal car, and then somewhere down underneath the rails.
Okay, good. I hated that guy.
He's a jerk.
However, as you appear,
Uh-huh.
that carpet just barely slides past you,
Okay.
and you are just over the open sky. Go ahead and give me a speed defense roll,
Okay.
and I'll let you grab onto the back of the carpet. But you're
Okay.
basically going to be hanging from it with that roll.
All right. I'm going to spend my gimme
Otherwise, you're going to
effort.
hit the ground.
I'm going to spend my gimme effort, and I'm going to spend the only effort I can spend.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
Reduced by 2.
So with that, you're like one hand not, and you're kind of like hanging. And you find that the carpet is actually, despite the fact that it's kind of looks like a carpet and kind of wavy, it is like actually trying to hold on to like a board moving through the.
Okay.
It doesn't move a whole lot, so it's kind of slick.
So
and
it's
hard
not
to
like
grab
you.
onto.
It's not like you can like grab it and like
Curl
curl it. Okay.
It is stiff.
All right.
Um,
Yes, the zombie gets crushed by the
Yes.
train wheels.
Mad Max stick.
Mhm.
Scott,
Yo.
I am going to up the ante a little bit here now. We're at 3.
Mm-hmm.
Because at this point, like I said, you were hitting them, and now the bigger mass of them is starting to come, and you can see that they are scurrying up one another, and the train is starting to slow.
Well, yeah,
because it's
there's a bunch of mass in front of it.
right. So I mean, the train is actually starting to slow from all this, and they start climbing up, and you've got a group of 4 of them coming over the coal car right at you, all hissing and growling and ticking a little bit, like that like head twitch and
Those for a minute.
Okay. Haven't decided what you're going to do with them yet.
Well, it's not that I haven't decided. I'm more concerned about running through my pool.
That's kind of where I'm at.
If I could take an ability for a warrior, which would let me hit 2 at once,
Mm-hmm.
but it costs 2 might, and I've only got 1 edge
Mm-hmm.
in might right now.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yar.
Yar. So what are you doing?
So I think I'm gonna. It's gonna take a shot since the gun's out.
Okay.
It's use the free effort for speed.
Okay.
Yep. Good thing I held on to those.
I know. He rolled lower than
You rolled lower than
is approved.
than is
Yeah, he
approved.
did.
Oh, look at that!
7 on the die.
Wait a minute. You can't be using those dice. Those are my dice.
You said they don't like you.
Well, but they're still my dice.
They're easier to read,
You
and they go higher.
what an ass. He got out the 20. All right, you're fired. You are not GMing for us anymore.
Good. Mission accomplished.
Mean.
Well,
I have a feeling that the live audience, they're not.
nobody's gonna buy that. 7 or 8. So they start coming up. What did you get on your roll?
I got a 7.
Oh, you got a 7.
At least you got.
Even with the
Right?
free effort.
Even with the reroll.
Yeah.
At least you didn't fail.
At least
But you
it wa-
rolled. But
at least
you
it
rolled
wasn't
under,
the
didn't you?
2.
He did originally. No.
He rerolled it. That's right.
No, he re-rolled it. It was
All
a
right, I'll
2,
be
and then he
kind.
re-rolled it, and it was a 7. He's fine. I mean, where are we at? We don't even know. We can't
You're a
see
3.
the die. Okay, well, we can't
Threes.
see it. Whole point is so that we can see it.
It's a 3. So
You can't see
they
that.
can't see that. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm being silly.
All right. So
Coming up 2, 3 at a time. Ah! Boom!
right.
Miss.
Ah! So
Can I try to get up? Well, I mean, I'm at a point where I could
you're
actually.
hanging.
I mean, I could at this point far step a little ahead, but I'd rather climb up and try to clock this lady.
So climb up.
Okay, well,
It's a might roll.
okay. Well, I've got some of that. Would have been a 16. All right, it's an 8 with 1 effort.
It's an 8 with 1 effort.
Yes.
So you get like your leg up, and you start to like pull yourself up a little bit, and she swings around with the staff, and dunk,
I know.
wallops on you.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a speed defense roll.
I'd like to give you a might defense roll
You can do that.
because I get 3 on
You can
that.
take that. So you're just basically going to stand there and take it.
Yeah.
I'll let you do that.
Okay. I rolled a 7 now.
Okay. So that's going to be 8 points of damage as black energy courses out of the staff as it
Man,
hits
she's
you.
mean. Jeez, I'm gonna have to let go. Either that or I'm gonna have to far step away.
I electrocute the carpet.
I don't know that that'll do any good.
You're holding the carpet. Just run a current through it.
Yeah, but if she hits me like that again, I'm gonna be out of might. Then I'm gonna be in trouble.
There. Ta-da!
I know. All right. So it's the zombies' turns.
Mm-hmm. So zombies scurry up towards you, Scott. And the 4 of them like dogpile you. They all leap like at the same time
Ugh. I don't like
from two different sides.
I
So they're
don't
making
like
a single attack as a group. So go ahead and give me a single speed defense roll.
I am gonna throw some effort at
That
this.
sounds like a good idea.
We gotta have more edge there. That's not gonna cost quite so much.
We're gonna have to ban fast zombies at this table, though.
Why are fairies working with zombies? It's
That's what I want to
bull
know.
crap.
Well, I'm pretty sure
Nobody ever
she's.
said they were.
I'm pretty sure she's a necromancer.
Nat 20!
Yay!
I get my effort back.
Yay! Yay!
All right. So what does that look like, Scott? You've got a nat 20 there. What does that look like when they come like
So I've
leaping
got the
at you?
nat 20, and I'm the one that talks to beasts, and I've learned most of my moves just like the traditional kung fu masters, just watching the animal kingdom, observing,
Right.
mimicking. They go to swarm, and I'm never quite where they think I'm going to be. They come in from the side, and it gets kind of elbowed and pushed into the one in front of it. Coming in from the other side, the arm that comes this way grabs it by the back of whatever passes for its shirt or its skin or whatever, and pushes it into the one in front of it.
All right. So I tell you what. With that description, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to let you do natural 20 is what?
4.
4 bonus damage. So I'll let you do the 4 damage from the natural 20.
Cool.
So you're like they're like slamming into each other, and
They both take it.
Yay!
well, there are 4 of them.
I know.
So he's just like, and so there's lots of dodging and smacking and growling to be had
I
in
learned
the
that from monkeys.
coal car.
I didn't even know you'd been somewhere where there were monkeys.
I'll tell you, the Easterner Outlanders, they got all kinds of animals.
So
Yes.
you're hanging from the
Yeah, I far step.
you
Back
far
to the
step back to
train.
the train.
But I far step back to the caboose because I'm going to need to take a refresh.
The caboose puts it at the front of the train.
No, yeah, I know, but I'm going to be. There are no zombies on that part of the train yet, right?
They're starting to.
Okay,
They're,
well
like,
then I go
swarming
back.
Up, is it?
Okay, well then I go back further. I mean, because it's not like
It's
it
like
matters.
2 or
I
3
can
cars
just-
back.
Yeah, I mean, I just have to be one round out of.
Okay.
Did I get a good look at this woman though?
Actually, it looks like a guy when you get up there.
Okay,
You guys kind of assumed it was a woman, but
because
it's
it was
not.
a big robe. I don't know.
I just said it was a figure on a.
Now she's wearing a dress.
Oh, it's his fault.
It was a figure on a carpet. I don't know where a woman came in, but that's all right.
Obviously, he can't see very well either.
It's clearly because the wind is blowing and everything else. And we'll put him in like cultist robes.
Okay. Not a woman.
That's good to know. Thanks.
But he's got that you could see when you got up there.
He looks
He's
like
got-
Jafar.
Yeah, he's got that like slick oiled beard with a little bit of a handlebar mustache with the curls up on the sides,
Okay.
and slick back hair in that sort of like Old West style.
Oh,
like the-
and he's like,
He's
Like
looking
the
for a damsel to tie down to the tracks.
Right. That classic.
oh, man, what was
Because
his name in Rocky and Bullwinkle? Oh, I can't remember the.
It doesn't matter.
Whipley.
Yes,
Snidely Whiplash.
Snidely Whiplash.
Snidely Whiplash.
I mean, we're doing anime. We're doing anime, so we got to go with some of those old tropey.
That's fine.
That's
fine. He's Snidely
So he's
Whiplash now, though.
he's that mustache twirling. That's mustache twirling sort of
Yeah.
villain.
Okay.
But he's in.
But now he's looking for Prince Abubu.
You never know. He might be. Lord knows what your leprechaun has done.
Dirk Dastardly. All right.
Doesn't seem to matter who you're dealing with. Your leprechaun is apparently pissed off everybody.
I know, even us. We just have to get her to the train station. And I just don't care. Well, she has to give us money first. All right. So I'm guessing we're not going to get to the train station at this point. We're not moving forward.
Train is moving. It's just not moving very fast.
All right. So, given the moment that I had, I mean, are there more zombies in this first run of zombies, or is there like did he bring the entire East Coast full of zombies?
There are about 400 zombies.
The hell did he get 400 people to make into zombies? I mean, where's the biggest cemetery around here?
The West.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Most of these guys are in armor, or not armor, but uniforms.
Oh, stopped off at one of the battlefields. Got it. Okay. All right.
How much time did he take?
I don't know. We'll ask him.
So they're like swarming up and crawling in. You can see them actually. Some of them have breached the cabins beneath you. You can hear screaming underneath your feet.
Yeah, me too. I'm screaming.
You're screaming in your armor?
This is bad. Why did we make that deal with that stupid leprechaun? All right. So, I think we're back up to the zombies. So, that's the zombies? Is that all they're doing?
Well, the ones on Scott did their thing.
Okay.
None of the other ones are close enough to you to do anything.
So, it's your turn.
My turn.
Mhm.
How close is Flying Carpet Guy?
He is zipping down towards the end of the train at this point. So he's quite a ways away. He's probably within long range, but he's out of short.
It's just still within my range then. With that gun. Hop up from the coal car to the caboose.
Go ahead and give me a speed check to do that, because this is a moving train.
Got the free speed. Come back. Where'd you go? 15.
All right, so you move up there safely.
Okay. And then I am going to spend that effort again on speed to take the shot.
All right, go ahead and...
14.
All right.
Plus 2 effort.
So your shot kind of goes a little wide as he moves in closer. He seems to dodge it.
Because I'll bet if we take him down, they stop moving.
Oh, good luck with that, man. I'm going to miss you. All right, I do my refresh roll.
Okay.
I'll take that. 5. I'm going to need to save my XP so I can buy more might pull and speed.
Yeah.
I see now the error of my ways in character creation.
So at this point,
That's what I ran into on Sunday.
It's really nice to be smart.
the
He's got to be able to take the hit.
Yep.
4 zombies on you make that, they make that leap behind you from the coal car. They make that leap up kind of as a group, and again they're like trying to grab you as a group and drag you at this point off of the train.
Might or speed?
We're gonna call this speed.
I need more effort to put on it. It's a 10.
It's a 10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The screaming inside the train is getting louder and more panicked and frantic.
I can't imagine why.
And we're going to up this die a little bit. Problem with this die is I cannot find where my next number is.
See, you should just gone with the D4.
Just roll it. That's the next one.
No, because that die will roll a 20 for him.
We can get right to 7.
No, shut up. God.
Sorry, it's a terrible idea.
This is
Yes.
a terrible idea.
If it had been a D10, it might have been okay, but the chances of him rolling an 18 are really good.
On the D10?
On a 20? Shithead. All right.
All right. So,
How much do we need this money? I mean, we could just get off the train and walk the other way. I mean, I'm thinking.
I mean, you got to deal with your sheriff.
Oh, that's right.
So at this point, we're going to kind of pan down from the initial combat, and we're going to see, and there's like chaos surging inside the train cars, and you see black filth hitting the windows and sliding down, and you can actually see as we like pan into the actual car itself that the zombie horde is being joined not just by the soldiers now, but by the nearly deceased.
Newly deceased.
Not nearly deceased. They're definitely.
They're
Well,
definitely
they're kind of
dead now.
nearly deceased because they're still moving.
I'm not dead yet.
I
feel happy. I feel. Thank you very much.
So the newly deceased are actually joining in the surge towards the back of the cars, and we see in 2 or 3 cars back, people are starting to panic and surge away from what they can see is happening in the car ahead, and so the next car back is starting to move towards the other one, and people are trying to make that leap, and there are more zombies then coming up between those cars, and one woman makes the leap and gets grabbed and pulled down by one of the zombies out of view.
I don't think we're going to get paid for this job either way. I have a bad feeling about this. I don't even think that this is going to work. I think we're just going to have to move west.
Wester.
It's hard to say.
So,
Just pretend like there's zombies.
what do you want to do?
I did what I was going to do.
Oh man, I got to come up with something to do now. Damn it! I have no idea.
Take him down.
I don't know how. I guess I will do onslaught
Okay.
and spend for extra damage. I think. I don't even know. I'm gonna need some extra ciphers. Oh, it's a 13. Damn it!
Dang it.
Looked like a 19. 13
13.
with one
effort.
One effort is all I can throw at it at this point.
Not enough.
I know. It's because it's your fault. Because you talk bad about my
13's actually a good roll. I don't know what you're complaining about. I can't help it you didn't spend enough effort.
I can't spend any more effort. There are actually rules in this game that prevent me from doing that.
Well, yeah. But you don't have... well,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
We're playing first level characters. Whose fault is that?
I thought you were playing tier 2.
No. He made it to
He
tier
made it
2.
to
I
tier-
haven't
that's right,
gotten
you
up.
did start at tier 1 for this game.
I just crested 2.
Yeah,
That's right. You did.
I'm way behind him.
Yep.
No.
Okay.
So you just put your little smarmy.
All right. My bad. My mistake.
Indeed. All right, it's the zombie's turn.
Yep. So they're surging up on the train, and you can hear them moving in through the other cars and doing their thing. There are zombies that are at this point moving closer to you, but none of them have actually reached you.
Okay.
Scott, on the other hand, you are still wrestling with these four jerks.
These buttholes.
Yes.
Thank you, because I did already use the F-bomb. That's how I feel. I mean, he could have given us XP for discovering it was a guy, but no!
Tell you what, I'll give you XP for that. I can do that.
It's like the lamest discovery ever, but I'm not going to turn it down.
I'm occasionally generous. But you're also discovering that the zombies are
Really bad.
horrifying.
All right, so these buttheads are swarming me again.
Yep.
It's like they're zombies or something.
Right? Jerks.
Where's Rick when you need him? Or Norman Reedus?
The good news is you are in power armor.
Yeah, I know, thank God. They're having a hard time getting to us.
Right? So I'm
Because
gonna
we'd be toast
I'm gonna
already.
spend for the
that.
speed. Yeah,
Mhm.
spending for speed again. Plus I've got speed defense.
Mm-hmm.
13.
All right, so you managed to avoid getting hit again.
Okay.
Yay,
The speed
yeah.
defense. And you're going to try to like move back away from them, or what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to
Close with the...
hop up again so I can run down the top of the train towards the flying carpet guy.
So, flying carpet guy, at this point you can see is actually like coming in to kind of like land at the back of the train. And the carpet just kind of like hovers right there. And he drops out of sight into the train.
The keys in the ignition. I'm pretty sure it's not going to work for me.
They just got carpet. How do you make it go?
You don't.
It's got a spirit attached to it.
It does, I'm
Got to
sure.
figure out which one it is.
Probably a bird spirit.
Probably. Could be an air spirit.
It could be an air spirit.
If he's fey.
Yeah, which he probably is.
Jerk.
I'm guessing he's an... I don't know. I'm sure there's necromancy around here somewhere.
You guys have already seen some of the dark
Yeah, and I mean, and he could...
the dark alchemy.
Well, and he used
Something.
something on the little fairy girl. Too bad she hasn't shown back up. We could really use her help.
Don't feel too bad. Every time they say Rick, since I don't watch that show, I immediately go Rick and Morty.
Oh, yeah.
Morty, hold that guy still while I cut him in half of the portal.
We haven't watched Walking Dead for 2 or 3 seasons either, at this point, at least.
I don't even know how many seasons.
I don't know either. The last one we really watched was when Lucille showed up.
Well, we watched past that.
You did.
Yeah, we watched past it, both of us.
Yeah. Maybe a little, but not much. We didn't watch the rest of that next season. Anyway, so...
I thought we finished the next season, but that's all right.
You may have, but I didn't.
Okay.
All right. I mean, I guess it could come help you. I mean, at this point, I can't guarantee the safety of anybody except for myself, and I'd hate to lose you because, well, you know, we have to back each other up. That there's a reason why we didn't keep the train safe. Oh, criminy. Do I know which car? Well, do I know which car the leprechaun used to be in?
Mm-hmm.
Is he in that car right now?
No, he is not in that car yet. You mean the zombie, or not?
No. I mean the wizard or whatever
the
he is.
occultist. No.
Yeah.
whatever this occultist is, he has started at the back of the train and he's working his way forward. So your leprechaun was about 4 cars in, and there are zombies starting to breach that car. Some are pretty fresh zombies.
Yeah. I'm going to go help him. I mean, at this point, I'm probably too far to... Well, it's probably going to be 6 of one, half dozen of the other at this point, because if I walk up, I'll make it. And if I teleport up, I'll make it. And I still won't be able to do anything.
Because you can move this round.
Because I can move this round.
Yeah, you don't have a move and attack ability.
Right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mosey on up.
So like a full run?
Yeah, I just want to kind of keep an eye on kind of assess the situation.
Okay.
We'll call it that. Make a perception.
Okay, at about this point, the train comes to a stop.
I'm not surprised at all. Oh, I would like to comb through my brain though and see if I can think of anything other than double tap to the head that might help me with these zombies.
Sure.
Double tap to the head. 17. Wow, I was gonna roll a 17. It would be on a knowledge check. That's what I'd be really interested
Zombies and heads.
in. Okay.
Skish.
Right.
Yeah. I don't actually have a bludgeoning weapon though.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I know. I mean, yeah. I mean,
And
that's all we
you've
have.
got armor. So you've got
I'd like
bludgeoning
range.
weapons.
I'd like range.
Do you like Fable 1? Pop.
Oh, that's kind of where I'm at. All right.
That's in 2 too. Because when you do it in Wraithmarsh, sometimes their heads would pop.
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I have to go back and play it again now.
Yep.
Yep.
See how upset I am.
Oh, I have to go play it again. Darn.
So I've escalated the die again.
I know, you're a jerk. Don't roll 5s. Or less.
Don't roll under 6.
Yeah.
Right.
This is going to be hard. Okay.
Okay. So you clear off you clear away from the zombies that were in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And you move. And you move.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, neither one of you are engaged with anything.
Yay, us!
And you can see about another move ahead of you, the parked carpet.
I thought you said he was at the back of the train.
He is, but at a full round run and giving you the leaps over your other cars, you're only a round away from it.
I was moving toward him, which is at the front of the train.
Oh, I thought you were moving towards the other him. So you move towards Scott. That's fine. You catch up with Scott within instant.
Yeah, I mean,
that's easy.
Yeah, I mean, I'd really like to get the carpet, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to be able to get on that carpet and do anything with it. So,
okay. I thought when you said you were helping him, I thought you were going to help him where he was heading, because he was heading towards the other end.
Where are you headed toward?
I'm headed towards the back where the
Oh,
is.
oh! I'm sorry. I didn't realize I missed that. All right, yeah. So I do head toward the back because I see him coming toward me.
Right.
Okay. All right.
So the two of you charge towards the back, and that keeps the other zombies all at bay. So this round there are no zombies on you.
Yay.
The train does have a little bit of a sway as fights are going on below you, and you can hear people screaming and yelling. And things are kind of... And as you pass over the third car,
Mm-hmm.
you hear ching, 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 like metal just spraying everywhere.
What was in that car before?
That's where your leprechaun friend was.
Oh well, good. I hope she's able to defend herself. Maybe gold's shooting out of her. I don't know. Night.
Boy.
Is that Terry?
Yeah.
Night, Terry. So you can hear like metal chingling and making.
Oh my god! If she's giving away her gold, I'm going to be mad. Just kidding. Our gold. I mean, we could stop in and see her.
Is our necromancer in there?
No. That's what I'm thinking.
You like go to push against the door. Actually, if you go to drop down, you're going to be facing zombies because there are zombies surging up around it. And you can see that they're like having troubles getting through that door.
The one that the leprechaun's in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, then she's obviously got it under control. Are there top hatches to the cars for like vent and stuff like that? All right. Which one do you want to get into? Do you want to get into the one that the leprechaun's in, or do you want to get into the one that the wizardy dude's in?
Wizard.
Okay.
I'm thinking if we take him down, they'll just fall.
Okay. Okay, that sounds like such a good idea. It's so easy to do. All right. I head back to the back one, and I open the top hatch.
Okay.
As he approaches, then.
Okay. So you head back to the back one.
Yeah.
You open it up. You open up the top hatch, and kind of like peer in, and there's no wizard. No necromancer.
But he left his carpet parked here.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gone up tree to train.
Probably.
Back to the leprechaun car.
Sure.
Hatch open.
Okay. As you open the hatch, you can actually see 2 piles of gold at either end of the train.
That's of the car, you mean?
A couple, at either end of the train car, blocking the doors.
Oh man, she had to get all of her gold out. Who all's in this?
There are 4 other faces, panicked, blood-covered, and terrified, just scrambling to keep the piles in front of the doors and
Gold
putting
weighs
other
a lot.
furniture. It does.
Well, this is why the train stopped.
They throw out an anchor. What?
That and the zombies can't get through the door real easily currently.
All right, well then we'll just wait here for what's his name.
So you're going to drop into the room too?
No, I thought we would stay up here and wait for the necromancer to come and try to get in, and then we can just shoot him from the top.
Because it was this car, then the car that we thought he was in, right?
Right. Well, and then there was another one. So I mean, you've come up 2. You went down like basically 3 cars to there, and then you came back.
Leprechaun,
Empty car,
where he's parked.
Empty car, and then where he's parked.
Oh. Yeah, we would have checked the one in the middle first before going to the leprechaun.
I thought you were going back to the leprechaun because you know that's where he's going.
That's okay. We go there. I mean, as long as there aren't zombies climbing up on top of them yet to get to us, we are free to kind of do what we want while everybody dies.
Start doing that, but
while everybody dies, we make sure that we close that one back up though, so that's not.
Since that's what we did, I'm going to take a breather.
Okay, good.
Okay. So as you take a breather,
yes,
the door to the next car opens, and a bunch of the next back car. So the 2 back cars behind. All fresh zombies start pouring out.
This guy's a jerk.
I hate this guy.
Me too. I wish we had fire.
That would work too.
Yeah. That's why I said it.
Isn't lightning fire?
No, lightning's not fire. Nope, I don't have any fire. And I don't have any ciphers either, so I'm kind of screwed.
You guys are out.
I have 1. Can I hedge magic fire? Can I hedge magic fire?
You could kind of probably control some of the lamp fire that's down there, but it wouldn't be a lot. Hedge magic does not allow you to actually do damage. But you could start one.
That's what I'm thinking.
You could use it like kindling, and if you've got an oil fire that already exists, I would say you could probably. They
probably don't have a lot of oil supply on the. Well, we're at the end of the trip too, so any oil we would have been carrying, we wouldn't have had necessarily a lot.
Right.
I'm willing to try it. Can I see one of the lamps in the back car?
Mm-hmm.
I cause it to the glass reservoir to
Break.
burst and.
All right, go ahead and give me a roll on that. It's going to be an intellect roll.
Okay. I'll spend an effort on that.
It breaks.
Oh, okay. Well, that was easy. I rolled a 7, but that's okay. Now that we're into the 5 territories, I'm afraid.
That's the point.
That is the point.
Well, technically, rolling better than a 3, I could have still rolled a 4 and succeeded and still gotten intrusion.
Right.
All right.
Yep. So, and it's leaking oil into that car. Not a lot, but a little.
Hopefully it's on fire oil.
Not yet,
Oh, okay.
because the reservoir is sitting underneath them. They've got the burning bit here.
Oh, the wick, yeah.
Crack it down, it's going to...
All right.
So it won't be long before that wick gutter's out.
Well, I wish I'd thought about that and just dropped the whole lantern onto the ground rather than the reservoir.
That would have been harder.
Okay.
Because that starts to get outside of the range of what your hedge magic can do.
Okay.
But now you could do it again and spark it.
All right.
Because it's spread.
I mean, you can even just hit it with a little bit of lightning and spark it.
Well, I know, but I still have to wait a whole round to do it.
Or I can take a shot at it.
Well, why don't you try that? Rather than waiting for me, why don't you do something?
Okay. So you go bang. Go ahead and give me a attack roll. It's not moving, so it makes it easier.
Okay. 12.
Alright, so you with a 12, you hit the lamp where it is being held on the wall, and it kind of the shot hits it, and it swings down like this, and then falls the rest of the way. The whole thing just falls off the wall and into the oil spill, and
that's how we set the train on fire that we were supposed to protect. And then we cut back. We do. We cut back to the jail scene. And that's how we set the train on fire that we were supposed to protect. And then we cut back to the train.
In hindsight, worth it.
So we weren't going to get paid anyway.
Oh, we're getting paid.
There's a whole train car full of gold.
There's a whole level of hazard pay that's not covered by necromancers and 400 zombies.
Is this like the sequel to the 300 then? Alright, so anyway.
okay, so that car starts to catch on fire.
Of course we're part of the Suskies. Duh.
Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Right, in a different place.
Way in the future.
Way in the future. We are the precursors to the Suskies.
So, fire in the car.
Mm-hmm.
As that is starting to happen, and the zombies have like poured out and have like started beating on this other door. The entire roof of that car starts to tremble.
Oh, he's in there. He's mad.
Oh yeah, he is. Started a fire in there with him.
Oh, poor necromancer.
Poor wee man.
Yeah.
And you can see the light of the fire goes out.
Bastard.
The light goes out or the fire goes out?
You can only see the light goes out.
I'm guessing he put the whole thing out.
I know about where that was.
Well, if you can shoot it, that would be
Oil's
great.
still there.
Maybe.
Should we wait for the next round? Or?
This is the next round.
I think we're kind of in free form now. We're just free falling at this point.
I'm keeping track of rounds. I know where we are. What did you roll?
A 5.
Not enough.
Dang it, come back here. 11.
11.
Yeah. And I'm skilled with the firearm.
Okay. So, boom. What are you trying to shoot?
The general area where the oil was.
Okay.
Because if he's actually extinguished it, the oil should still be there. It's still flammable.
Okay.
Possibly.
Unfortunately, a shell on its own is not enough to actually set something on fire, contrary to all the Hollywood movies we've seen.
A shell that big wouldn't be hot enough?
Mm-mm.
Well, you know what? I'll give it to you.
Okay.
It's still anime.
Yay!
Yeah, the last time you dropped the
So you take the shot, and we focus in on the bullet as it goes, and we can see that it is like red hot, and it just kind of like does its little turn. And
Bullet time.
Does like bullet time hits the oil, and there's
And then I use my hedge magic
okay
to blow that fire up.
to like
Yeah, to like
boost it.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me a roll.
I'll spend some effort. And an XP. Oh, what the hell? 14.
Okay, so the whole thing erupts in flame again. Roof still shaking, and you can see where it is starting to like turn red on the edges,
Okay.
and some of the metal rivets along it start to slag slowly.
I think it's on fire now.
Screw that guy.
I hope he catches on fire, but I have a feeling he's not going to.
And the light of the fire goes out again.
God. Okay. I think we're done. He's a pain. So what are the zombies doing now?
A couple of them look like they've caught fire.
Well, that would be
Towards the
fantastic. Now we have to do is figure out how to get the whole other
And they are still
390
pounding
of them.
they're still pounding on the doors on either side of the car you're trying to protect.
Yeah, but they're also between the cars too.
Mm-hmm. So they're just kind of like there, clawing over each other,
Actually,
clawing at the walls. You hear breaking glass.
so have they
And
kind of?
screams from inside as some of them start to like climb in the side windows.
I was going to say, so are they're up on the sides too?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll pull the people out. I don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, we are so screwed.
This is just ridiculous.
It is. We open the top and
Okay.
start pulling people out. Specifically, stupid leprechaun. I hate her.
She's screaming. You pull her out. She flails around, stands on top. We have to get out of here.
No shit.
Who else did you piss off?
There's this guy out here who's got a magic carpet
I
and
might
a
have
bunch of zombies. You
Might
might
have-
have noticed.
upset one of the cultists of the afterlife. Alright, so I really did hack him off quite a bit.
We're gonna need extra pay. And it can't be the stuff that's in there. You have to carry it out.
She's like, that's it.
That's all your gold?
That's the hoard. What's left of my portion of it.
That's all?
That's a lot.
It is enough to weigh down 2 doors.
Yeah, but we can't
I mean,
carry it either.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, it is. I mean, you're looking at probably 5 or 6 cubic feet per door of gold coins.
Yeah, but we have to leave it behind. You can't collect it? You're a little...
Guess I can, but then they're gonna get me.
No, we're gonna run. It's your gold. Can't you reclaim it?
Take a minute.
All right. Well, can we do it from a distance?
No.
Scan that car. Tell me where he is.
All right. Collect your gold.
So he is in roughly the middle of the car. It's really kind of not hard to do. I mean, you can actually kind of see him if you lean down.
Mm-hmm.
You can see through the bits of zombie that are pounding on the doors. You can see where he is, and he is basically holding his hand over where the fire was, and he's pointing the other one at the roof.
Oh, he's funneling
and he is
it.
actually melting the ceiling and slagging it off.
Oh. So he hasn't
Because he has realized he can't get his people through that door. So he's going to go kind of the way you're going.
He's turning the whole roof into slag?
He is slagging a hole to get it through the roof, yes.
How much money do you owe him?
$500,000?
Is there that much in there now? And some?
Yeah.
Leave his $500,000 and let's go.
I don't think it's going to work that way, because he wants to kill me a lot.
So do I.
With the roof heating that much, half turning to slag?
And
I'm going to really rely on the armor here.
Okay. Are you going to jump on it? And
I am,
crush him?
actually.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
So yeah, I'm gonna take a leap, and I'm gonna just kind of cannonball down to it.
okay.
Since he should be like central to it. I'm spending 2 effort for damage.
Okay.
The free one for the armor to hit.
Okay.
Because this guy's got to go.
You did miss that he's like of the afterlife, right? Like, I don't think he's going anywhere.
I don't know if he gets hit with molten ceiling, maybe.
Okay.
Molten and collapsing, because it's wood and metal and the whole 9 yards, so. This is a neat plan. I like this plan.
You should re-roll that,
I am going to re-roll that. Just because I want to roll something higher.
Oh! He rolled a 20. He rolled a 7 and then
I rolled a 7.
I'm gonna be nice.
20.
What? You're going to reset it? Yay.
Because I have the sneaking suspicion this is going to be that moment. So you like cannonball through the ceiling. So you hit him and bring ceiling with you. Go ahead and what's your damage?
Damage is 6. Plus the 2 effort, so that's 12. Plus 4 for the 20.
So 16 points of damage. And falling ceiling.
So the extra weight of that.
You come plowing through the ceiling, and you careen into him, and he goes tumbling across the back of the car. He kind of comes to that like hero slide, and he looks up at you, and you can see his eyes are just black pits.
I'm gonna miss you.
And he starts speaking, and you can tell that it's something, an alchemy, one of the alchemy commands.
Mm-hmm.
And he is still holding onto
The
what
fire.
appears to be that charnel blast furnace of fire that should have been this room. And he is already he's holding that energy, and he redirects it at you through his extended hand.
Worth it.
So go ahead and give me a speed defense roll.
Use that 1 for the armor, and I do have speed defense. Good thing. 6.
All right, so he hits you
Yes,
full
he
on
does.
for 9 points of damage.
Owie.
Your armor just heats up. You can smoke comes off of it, and you start to kind of glow red as you're taking it,
It's gonna be double fired.
but it's just off the terracotta. You just start sweating inside. We get a good close up of you, and it's just like pouring down. Little worry bubbles popping out of your head. Sweat's pouring down your face. What do you say to him? Anything? Because it's one of those like moments where you're like face to face / screen.
Worth it.
Really? That's gonna be your final words?
Not a clever man.
So, on that note, Monica, what do you do?
Do I have the leprechaun? Is she collecting her money?
She drops back down into the hole. You've got zombies crawling towards her at that point.
Oh, through the windows?
And they're all torn up and bloody zombies coming at her. And somewhere in all of this, her disguise has fallen.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's gotten a little busy. Concentration's a little hard.
Indeed.
Well, I mean, I could hedge magic gold to myself, but I don't even know. I mean, if we protect her and she leaves the gold here, we don't get paid. I mean, I can leave at any time. The rest of you are screwed. Oh, I start hot-shotting the zombies from here.
Okay. So there's one crawling through the window.
Oh, onslaught. Do physical. They don't have any armor. An 8.
And fortunately for you, it is pinned in the window.
Okay,
and then
good.
it works to its detriment. So you like onslaught it, and that one's head just kind of gets black ichor everywhere.
I do this
And it
all day.
slumps. A couple more are coming in the other windows. They're coming in through the doors.
How are they getting in through the doors? Is the gold? She got enough gold?
They're not
collected?
coming in through the doors, but I mean, they're like coming up over the doors towards you.
Oh, this is a problem. Collect faster.
And you see as she does that, she reaches out, puts her hand on one of the piles with a pouch in the other hand, and the gold just starts going
That's
streaming into the
sweet.
into the thing. You get an impression of exactly how it was that she filled that space so quickly. It was probably like a hose, because that's kind of what she's doing with it now. She's just guiding it in.
You may not be able to collect it all. They're coming up here too now.
Okay. So they start to kind of like swarm up the sides, Monica.
Mm-hmm.
And as they're doing that, one of them kind of comes up and like reaches for your legs and tries to pull you down.
Okay.
Speed defense. You can hear that.
All right, I'll spend my gimme effort on that.
My God, you guys are churning to the XP.
Well, that's because you talked bad about my dice. 14.
So you step back away from that one. He says, the inside, Scott, where you are, the guy finishes his long bolt of energy at you, and you can see that the fire has gone out from where he was holding it to power his stuff. You're not certain where the staff has gone at this point, but he looks at you, and he starts doing something else with alchemy, and you can see he starts drawing basically like some sort of ward or something onto the ground in front of you. Do you have any skill in understanding alchemy? I didn't think so.
Well, we're trained in alchemy.
You are.
Oh,
You are.
you're not. Yeah, I tell her she's only going to get one door's worth of gold because we got to get going.
Okay, so he starts sketching something in the ground, and you're like, man, I wish I knew what she knew.
I wish I knew what this was. I know what it is. It's an invitation.
Maybe for more undead to come here and see you.
Here.
I know, right? If only I were there to see what was being drawn.
To Jesus.
I know, I have one.
So that's going to be...
You said the giants were bad.
Well, you know,
Two more effort going for damage. I am still skilled with medium bashing.
Okay.
15 on the die.
All right, you go over and you clock him.
good.
Boom! 12 more damage.
You hear bones crack, and you break through his arm as he like tries to raise it to defend himself while he's doing his thing, and you feel it give way underneath you, and he kind of reels back away from you. He's still upright, still active, but he is looking really bad shape.
He probably put a lot in his intelligence pool, too. All right. Oh, what do you do? What's that?
I want to take another hit.
Oh, sure. Player intrusion.
Yay.
I had no more effort to throw at
I
it.
know, right?
But I can control the field. Just get him away from the sigil he's laying down.
He's trying to lay down.
18.
All right.
So, is it +2?
I don't know. Can't you
On
just
damage?
kill him?
So you drive him back over one of the. He kind of like tumbles up over one of the chairs,
Like the benches,
the
or whatever.
benches.
Yeah.
And he tumbles back into the back wall of the train. And are you trying to kill him, or are you just trying to disable him? I'm not certain what you're going for here.
At this point, I'm trying to kill him because I'm thinking that if we kill him, it'll disperse the zombies.
Okay.
So that's why I switched style.
So you went for full on.
Yeah, switch style,
Brutal.
going for power attack.
We can't leave this
like
enemy
tiger
alive.
claw.
All right. So he dies.
Yeah. I mean,
So when he goes over it and he sprawls out, you can tell that he is laying at an unnatural angle. His neck is twisted and turned and clearly broken.
bad enemies left alive is a bad idea.
And all around you, the growling starts to like stop. Most of them begin to like several of them actually turn to dust. They just completely go. The only thing left are remnants of like their military uniforms, and all of them start to like sag and break. A few of them begin to bleed.
That's not good. So
The
there are only
newer
like
ones.
3 survivors
So
plus
those are
us.
the new corpses.
Mhm.
So there's probably only the 3 people
3 survivors plus you.
and the leprechaun.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know what you did, but it worked.
I got him.
I want to just take a quick peek. Can I see the sigil?
Yeah.
Can I figure out what it is? Maybe.
It was a warding barrier.
Huh.
He was doing a thing.
He was doing a thing.
Basically, would have prevented the spirit in his armor from passing. He was going to make a protective seal that would have kept his spirit from passing over it, which means the armor couldn't have hit him.
I would have had to get out.
Oh, I see. All right.
He was going to shelter in there and do something else.
Still could have shot him.
He could have. So,
He only had so many options.
his flying carpet. What's it doing?
It's just sitting there.
Hey, I think we can get out of here now. All right. The leprechaun can collect her gold.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we get on the flying carpet. Can you make it go?
You want to see if he's got any knickknacks or
Hell
doodads?
yeah, we do.
Yeah, he does.
All right.
Most of them are creepy. You find a couple of animal skeletons.
This is yours.
Aw. That's not nice.
Well, I mean, what kind of animal skeletons?
You find basically what appears to be a squirrel skeleton in one of his pouches.
So climbing. Hoarding. I don't know, one or the other. It could be both. Oh man, I'm going to take 5.
Okay, you take a longer break.
Well, 5. It wasn't really worth it. But yes.
Poor Dusty.
Oh no, Dusty's okay too.
Okay.
Oh my god, I can't believe the dog survived.
He's crouched underneath one of the benches in there, cowering.
All right, so what have we got?
Okay, so you have a burst of speed cipher.
Well, we don't have anything to write on. I forgot my notebook. Hold on.
That's the squirrel skeleton.
Burst of speed.
It is a level 3 cipher. And I'm just going to bypass making you roll for these.
Thank you. All right, what's the next one?
You find a large, looks like a hand on a chain that's like withered and worn and mummified.
We know what that is.
It appears to be a person's hand.
Monkey's paw.
It's not a monkey.
This is the wrong universe for Vecna.
And what does that do?
That one is an artifact.
Okay.
It is a depletion 1 in 1d6. And you treat your roll as if it were 3 higher. It's basic. Well,
So it's like an asset.
It's an asset, but it's not an asset. It doesn't count as an asset.
Nice.
It just lowers the diff by 1.
Okay. So my
Lowers the
question
difficulty
is,
by 1 step.
but it lasts for 2 rounds because you have to act it. Well, it lasts to
part
the
of
end
its
of the last.
activation.
Okay. And that's it?
When you go to use it, it's for whatever action you're taking,
Okay.
and then you make the depletion roll.
Okay. Oh, okay, I see. So it doesn't have to be activated per se.
Right.
Okay.
It activates like you spend
Automatically.
points. Yeah, you spend points out of your pool, or you activate it. It's the same kind of action.
Gotcha.
It's just part of your process.
All right. Is that it?
That is it.
And we got us a flying carpet.
And a flying carpet.
And that's how we got the flying carpet.
And the flying carpet is also an artifact.
It's a flying carpet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything
It has
to
a
that?
depletion of 2 and 1d10. And it is a level 8.
Level 8. Flying carpet. How long is it activated?
An hour. Per hour of use. And it can travel a long distance per round. Per action, basically. So it's fast.
Okay.
Burfast.
For those occasions when you're having to do it in combat rounds.
Gotcha. All right. So we load up onto the carpet and we take our handful of
All right.
survivors left.
So the carpet really only fits 2 people in armor or like 4 individuals not in armor.
Oh my god, I'm going to have to walk. Okay. Well, I don't have to walk. I can far step every
could
round.
probably-
Or you can do
we could
one
get-
person in armor and two not in armor.
We could probably get the train limping along.
We have to clear everything. What are we about? We were about.
Moving the bodies won't take that long. It'd be several hours, but I mean, you've got armor, so they're not.
We were like a half an hour away by train. It would take us longer to clear the train.
I'm
than it
not
would-
giving her the chance to weasel out of the contract because the train didn't make it to the station. Not after this.
I was going to say, was it that the train would arrive, or was it that she would make it safe?
She would arrive. Was the
That's what
deal? So you could do it. And admittedly, she might be like, "But I was supposed to get there on the train." She might try to weasel, but
Then I'm going to punch her in the face.
you've kind of got her over a barrel.
You saw what I did to that necromancer.
We could always tie her up.
You can hear an angry buzzing in the air.
Oh my god. Okay.
Well, she's okay.
Well, that's great. Where has she been all this time? Yes. So we kind of like.
You look, and you can, as you're like having this discussion, you can hear this angry buzzing, and there's this just, and it looks like she's barely able to get herself airborne. It's like taking all of her effort to get.
I hold out my hand.
And she's still trailing like black smoke through her glow.
She doesn't talk. I have no idea what she's mad about. I mean, I'm mad.
Probably she got zapped.
I know I'm
You
mad too.
can see actually the smoke looks like chains. And they're only just now fading.
Oh, he wrapped her in.
And she's
Binding.
Yep.
and you can see where they've touched her. They're welts.
Ooh.
Worse than cold iron.
Yeah.
He may have used cold iron to fuel it.
Well, I guess, I mean, she could write on the carpet. Nobody would know. Are you up for that? Okay, good.
And you can see again, as you move, and the faster you move, the more it seems to like blow away.
Mm-hmm.
But even once it's all gone, she still looks like she's just beat.
Okay.
Coax Dusty out too.
Yeah.
My poor boy.
Right, so we cram everybody on the carpet.
He is terrified.
You want to carry the big baby?
The leprechaun, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can carry her. You can carry her. We'll put everybody. That's fine.
Baby carry Dusty and scoop up the little shithead.
Because I mean, we can have the carpet fly low. It doesn't have to fly
No, it
high.
doesn't.
It could have to fly. It could fly at like chest or waist level.
Right.
All right. So we start heading.
So
I mean, we can travel.
we cut back to the sheriff's office.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how the train ended up out in the middle of nowhere with all the dead bodies.
Yes.
That wasn't even half of them.
No. Because really, the only bodies that are kind of left were the ones of the people that.
Well,
were.
some of the other ones were fresher
Well,
enough that they didn't go completely, but some of them were really old. And just,
Yeah.
All of them look much worse for wear. Like the magic that was used to bring them around
Was
the
rough.
alchemy was rough.
Okay. Yes, Sheriff, that's how everybody out there died. Or ended up there. Well, and died.
But Dusty's okay, isn't he? Oh, he's a good lad, that Dusty.
So what exactly happened to the leprechaun?
Well, when we got to the train station, she paid us. And then the other fairies showed up and took her into custody, as we agreed, and then we got paid again.
And then that's when the train company claimed most of those proceeds to pay for the damage that you were supposed to prevent.
We told them that was because of one of the members of their ticket. The ticket-paying member of the train was the cause of that, and that they would have to seek those damages from her. We understand she's a rich leprechaun.
So where did all your money go?
I have this really nice little bag. You want to see it?
She didn't give you that bag.
Well,
Dusty likes his squeaky toys, doesn't he?
we had to fix our armor. I don't know. I guess something must have happened to it because you're not letting us keep it.
I was hoping you would give me a thread to work from.
Yeah, I've got replacement parts for the armor.
Do you?
Yeah, from the ranch that we
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
we
right.
walked up on full of bad guys
Oh, that's right.
carrying the magic death plague.
That's right. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I bought myself a nice car. I have no idea.
We'll figure it out later.
Okay.
After that, we needed upgrades.
Yeah,
Upgrades.
that's it. We're going to need to upgrade our armor.
I'll buy that. So I think with
Zombies.
Right.
he kind of looks at you. He's like, I'm not entirely certain I buy most of the story, but
Why would we lie to you?
I feel like I'm missing something.
What? Like we would have left out something even more bizarre than that?
We're sorry
Yes.
we didn't invite you and your dragon to fight the zombies with us. But look, I got this nice squirrel skeleton. Ooh.
Which somehow like holds its shape. There are no ties on it, no nothing.
Tendons, no meat, nothing. Just
But it just keeps its shape.
So does the magic carpet like roll up or anything?
Yeah.
Does it?
When you command it to.
Sweet. It's not exactly a good traveling. I imagine we probably ought to sell that.
probably.
We'll figure something out.
Or you can use it.
We move at 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
This
Carrying
moves
a
at
carpet.
This moves at 100 or 200 feet per round.
I know, but at the same time, it's something we have to carry. It's not like something you can just fold up and put in your pocket.
You can fold it, sling it across your back.
Well, I guess so.
Get a carry tube for it.
I can wear it like a kilt.
Oh, please.
On the armor.
Oh, please.
But I think we're going to go ahead and call it here tonight.
Okay.
It's a little early, but I think we've gotten quite a bit of...
tartan ride. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
This is why we don't have nice things. I'm Monica Marlowe.
I'm Andrew Marlowe,
McFez.
and this has been Marlowe House Presents Legends of the Wild Wastes.
Don't forget to join us on Tuesday for Insights and Inspiration when Lou Agresta and possibly Roan Barton will be here with us, and we'll be talking about their upcoming Kickstarter. So we'll see you guys
Grimmer
then.
Space.
Yeah, Grimmer Space. So we'll see you guys then. Have a good night.
Have a good night.